Hello, everybody. I'm Tasharia,
And I'm Tasha.
and we're the Turners. Welcome to
Turner Talk Podcast. Lord have mercy, we messed that all up. I didn't even know what was going on just now.
You said you ready? Okay.
Oh.
Anyway, hello, everyone. Welcome to
Turner Talk Podcast.
Thank you. Introduce
All
our
right.
guest.
Well, we were gonna. Our special guest was Auston Holleman. He is in Rwanda at this time. He just texted us, informed something came up. It's 1:00 over there, and he is having technical difficulty, so he's wanting to reschedule. So we wanted to come on here and kind of give you a preview of what it was the podcast was going to be about. And the thing with him, he does not date American women. He was part of a group called Passport Bros, and it's these guys that have started dating international, Brazil, Thailand, the Philippines, the Africas, international. And it was a lot of controversy with him saying that he was more of a pimp instead of a tour guide. So we were going to talk to him and let him give his perspective on it and exactly what he actually does. I worked overseas for many years, so I'm familiar with a lot of what go on over there in some of these countries, along with some of our men. Doesn't matter what color they are, white, black, Hispanic. I know some men that have left 30-year marriages to go and marry their international girlfriend that they met over there while on vacation. Do you have any?
I guess I just don't understand the controversy completely, and that's why I was interested in speaking with him, because Turner Talk Podcast is about people we find intriguing, inspiring, or motivating. So, I was interested because of that. But my whole thing is they have a whole show, 90 Day Fiance. And so this is not just a one person's view, but my whole thing is about safety and the images and, it's most importantly, safety, and it's, I guess we'll talk to him when we.
But what do you mean safety?
Because, there's a lot of human trafficking, organ trafficking, all kind of stuff going on. And how do you know that the people are safe and they're doing, because it'd be one thing if you just go on, have a trip or have this type of, create these experiences for people.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't surrounded around dating and all that kind of stuff. So, I just, how do you know the people are willing participants? And if it is, why? And for the followers, it's I guess why? But I guess it's.
What do you mean why? Why they do it?
No.
Just from my experience and the guys that I've come across that do it, I honestly feel like they can't get a woman over here in the U.S. I mean, it's not as simple.
But so instead of being like a quarterback and taking your ball and saying, I'm leaving all of y'all, why don't you just help say, yo, you making your swag probably a little bit off, so you can't necessarily approach women like you want to. So let me do this instead of, we don't know if these women are being exploited or anything. They might not even know. And then next thing you know, this young man is getting the feds or something knocking at his door, talking about, hey, we've had you under surveillance and you're getting money with taking these people on tours and da-da. I just don't know. I'm intrigued. Do you have a license for this? And just the perspective on why he doesn't date American women. I think that, I think it comes, I just wonder if it comes from a place of hurt. And he's young now, and it's hard to say you don't love your American women when you American, so that means you don't love yourself or you just don't love the women. I'm just so intrigued.
And a lot of it, they're more submissive. I mean, you have countries where the women are raised, and if somebody want to chime in,
but who wants somebody
a lot of people do. A lot of people do. A lot of men do. What happened? Nothing. A lot of men want that. I'm not gonna say a lot. Let me change that. Not a lot, but there are men out there that want that. They want that when they tell their woman to go, hey, you need to go in there and cook a meal. You don't want somebody to say you go and cook. I don't know who you talking about. Go cook your own meal. You know.
But I don't think that happens frequently.
What?
Like somebody saying go ahead and cook your own.
I bet you it happens a lot.
No.
I bet it does. But I think to me that's what it is. It's just people that can handle strong-willed people.
But I know a lot of women who cater to their mates. So I mean, it's just about who you are attracting. So that's what I'm saying. Instead of going somewhere else, just fix yourself. I mean, like not fix yourself, but go after what you want.
And they are. That's why they're going over there and getting it. That's what they want. And I mean, how many versus what a lot of the Thailand, Philippine, versus what they do versus what the women over here do. It's day and night. It's day and night.
I understand.
So
I've seen this on Married at First Sight, 90 Day Fiance. They go over there being completely different and being a guy hoodwinked.
But have you seen?
It's just like for me, I just don't know that. I mean, it just don't feel safe.
I mean, it's not that it's not safe. I mean, if you go, I'm gonna use this for example. If you go to Dubai, you have Africans, you have Thailand, Philippines, Moroccans, Russians. They're all over there. They go to these hotels. They sit at the bars by them.
But that's the thing, though. How do we know that they're doing this on their own free will? Like, and these people may be like they brainwashed to do this and think that this is all that there is, and this is like. I
mean, you would never know. I mean, how do you know somebody?
Exactly. So you don't do it.
I mean, how do you not do it? I mean, that's like you saying
you stay yourself away.
Okay, you don't know if somebody being human trafficked.
Exactly.
So you just don't date.
No, you get to know them. I don't meet your people, then wait, man. You blink 2 times, if you okay? That type of vibe, man. You ain't finna just be paying nobody like that.
You want people be paying it?
Get out of here.
They've been paying it since the beginning of time.
But not.
My thing is, I'm like you. If you're not being human trafficked, even over here, I think. Can I say the word? I don't know.
No, probably not. I don't know what you're gonna say.
I feel that if you are a street worker and it's your own free will, that's your stuff, I feel that it should be legal over here. I mean, Nevada has it legal. Why? I mean, every state should have it legal. That's all I'm saying. Some people can't get it, but I feel that you pretty much buying it either way it go, whether you married to it or dating it, you paying for it in some shape, form, or fashion.
No, in typical relationship, there's something like there's reciprocal type of.
But what you mean?
No, it's mutual. It's
that's mutual too. They're saying yes, they getting something in return, but
that's fine. And like you said, if everything is at its own free will. That's all to the good. Well, welcome in. I guess we were supposed to have Auston Holleman, and we were informed right before the show that he had something to come up and would not be able to join us. But we would like to thank him for accepting the invitation because we just want to know, I want to know, when did you first start feeling like this? At what age? You're only 25. How many women have you dated? Who are these people that are disturbing you so?
And some of his videos, he said that the reason he don't date American women is that they smell like fish. I mean, as everybody know, I'm a woman that dates women, and I've never been with a woman that smells like fish. So I'm trying to figure out where he get that from. I mean, I don't know where you picking them up at. I mean, I don't know if you pick them up from the seafood joint.
I think that's just something that people say. I don't think that it's literal.
But I mean, what are you saying? You're saying that they smell bad.
They smell.
He said that he doesn't date on one of his interviews. He said he doesn't date American women also because they smell bad.
Okay.
So
I don't know. I don't know where to go with that. I'm like, it just does. I mean, it just doesn't. I guess it's trying to understand. It's like understanding, like you watch all that serial killer stuff. I'm like, I don't even want to understand that because I don't want to get in your mind because I don't want to.
I've been watching it for 100 years and I've never wanted to be a serial killer.
But you act a little strange. You do act a little strange. Okay, but anyway.
Ask anybody, do they want to come up to interact with this.
But no, but because we're about to go ahead and get off of here because we're going to be at House X Entertainment at 51 minutes. Oh no, 50 minutes.
50 minutes.
Oh, but if anyone does want to come up, I will.
And get your opinion. Do you think that is something wrong with him saying that he doesn't date American women, and that the brothers need to get their passports and head overseas and get them a woman from over there? As her and I go back and forth, I just feel that it's because you're timid and you can't handle the women that are over here.
I don't think so, because just some people have different preferences, and I think that that's okay. Because I know I don't want nobody judging me for who I want to. I didn't say
that, but the majority of them they are very submissive.
Yeah, when did you get these statistics from?
I'm not gonna say majority. Some of them are very statistic. I mean, what am I saying? Are very submissive. Like I said, why would you leave a 30-year? I mean, I'm not gonna say why, because there could be many reasons why somebody leave a marriage.
And that happens even with American to American or whatever.
But what's the odds of a man cheating with another American woman and he leave his wife of 30 years?
It happens, every day.
I'm saying it's the likelihood of it is real.
They got a whole lifetime.
What lifetime? They usually pick them off.
Movie network.
Yeah, they picking them off, exactly. And that they not leaving. They picking them off.
They have two separate families and all kind of stuff. The same stuff happened. It's just this is fascinating to people for some reason.
It is, because and the thing is, you don't even have to really pay nobody to tour guide you. If you go over there by you having that blue passport, you will get there and be able to. They will, first thing they do when you get off the plane in your hotel, and they'll hook you up with a driver or whatever, and the first thing they're gonna say, do you want to see some girls?
But they don't know that, and what they're getting the information that they're getting that they find fascinating is this. They say, hey, I want to go with it. They apparently don't know, or that didn't work for them. So now this is another option, and this is an extraordinarily entrepreneurial guy and it's kind of, what is it called when you exploit? He done exploited this toward his benefit, right?
Human trafficking?
Not human trafficking. I say that.
You said exploit.
No, I didn't. Like I said.
What did you say? Because
I said exploit. Okay, let me clarify. I think it's brilliant that he has found a niche and that people find his services.
And if I had knew this was a niche while I was over there, I'd have been providing these services.
Okay, yeah. We don't have no federales stepping up here. You have questions. No. Okay.
We don't need to talk to you. Can you step outside?
Yeah, that's a no for me. But like there are tour guides everywhere. But I think that the fact that it's marketed as such, and when you don't have to elevate something else to demean something else to elevate something else. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But you don't have to say, well, this, that, and the third about that. But if that's your experience, that's yours to tell. And whoever gonna sit up and entertain that, then that's on them.
I mean, me personally, I couldn't date one of them. And no, I don't want to say that. Me personally, because I mean, I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm not down in nobody's culture, but me personally, I don't like a female that's very submissive. I have a really strong personality, and I will walk all over you like a rug. If somebody was that submissive to me, I feel like it would annoy me.
But I feel like that there are some in every culture that aren't submissive, but still able to provide some challenge to someone. So I think they may have be like, no, sometimes what? It's not like, because I've seen some couples that are, have a mixed race, and I feel like this balance.
But I'm saying, okay, mixed race mixed race like black and white Americans?
Not Americans. I'm talking about typically American men with international mates.
And you've been in their house and they've talked to
I have not been in their house per se. But I've seen them maybe online or yeah. But I feel like people have the right to do what makes them feel comfortable. Is everybody's consensual and of age.
And I feel you, but like you say, you can do it without demeaning the
Exactly.
others.
That's another thing. You don't have to. That is the worst.
Because
thing to do.
I mean, the last time I checked, him, you, myself, we were all born from Black women, Black American women. So I'm not gonna sit here and say Black women are disgusting to me. They smell because my mom's Black, your mom's Black. I just won't do that. They would just be my preference if I was into that, but I'm not into that. But if I was into that, it would just be, that's what I prefer to date. I find them, whatever the situation is, come over and get you one. But I'm not gonna say, if I'm selling Nike, I'm not gonna say you don't want to buy Reebok because they're trash and start talking about them. Hey, you just want to buy Nike. To me, Nike is more comfortable than Reebok. You know, and not that I don't like it. I'm gonna trash talk it, but that's what I feel.
And another alternative, and we can, when we do have an opportunity to speak with, like, and another approach, I know that this, people like that. What is that? Clickbait. But what can we spin another kind of clickbait other than demeaning somebody else? Because it seems, it comes off as self-hate, and you are in front of so many young individuals. Like, you are an example, but I'm not, I feel like that could be my son.
But and another thing that I refuse to do in another country, worldwide, is to down my country. I was in Dubai and I got on the elevator, and this was during the Trump era, and it was a guy, I don't know if he was, I want to say he was from Pakistan, India, somewhere in that area, and he was like, "You're American?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Boy, America is bullshit right now." First of all, I'm not gonna. I may have some opinions, but first of all, I'm not gonna down my country to you, because 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna down your country to me. So I refuse to down my country, my people, to the world, as if I'm ashamed of how I was born or who I am. I was born Black, I'm going to die Black. I was born by a Black woman, and I'm going to die being born by a Black woman. And I refuse to degrade. I got a Black grandmother, great grandmother, aunts, wife. I'm not going to down no Black female to make myself, to sell anything. I put it like that. I'm not gonna sell out to sell something.
And even if that sometimes that can make other people feel like that's okay for them to do. Oh, you doing it, so we can do it. Just like with the N-word and everything. And no, don't get slapped in the mouth when you went too far. Okay, that's
not even a song. You skip over it. Act like you on the radio and you bleep that part out when you get to it.
Right.
You don't get to say that. But again, we shouldn't say it.
But
I mean, we kind of got a pass, but my great grandmother refused to let that word be.
And how old is your great grandmother?
99 years old. My grandmother's 82. But yes. So is that what that's my whole thing. I'm not gonna down one thing to make myself look good or to sell something.
And like I said, I just want people that we find intriguing to have an opportunity to speak and have this platform, and for our guests or our following to be able to chime in with their thoughts and opinions as well. So we look forward to speaking to him. Once we have that rescheduled, we will let you all know. So don't forget that we are headed over to House of X Entertainment for Pride Month show special at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I hope that you can stop by, give us a good old thumbs up, share if you care. And like I said, we don't have to agree with people to be respectful. And I think that's what our society has to remember, is that kindness goes a long way. So
and I want to say something real quick. I have a really good friend that's in the chat right now. She's from Burundi. And he's over in Africa, and one of the things he was saying is that a lot of the African women are very submissive. I said, well, you haven't met the one that I know. She just came into the chat. She's very outspoken, and I feel that is one that he actually needs to sit down and talk to. She's not gonna agree with everything he says, and she's gonna. I mean, he said she almost act American, you know. But yeah, as what'd you say?
I said I would love to have my own too.
And I just asked her. I know sometimes she's in Burundi. She has problems with her internet, but I did just send her a link, and I'm asking her. Can you ask her if she can join? That's her right there, Mona.
She can hear you.
Oh, my bad.
But the simple fact of the matter is, you know, like sometimes people need just to hear, you know, well, how about this? One of the things that if you already have a platform and a following, and, you know, he's very charismatic. So if you say, you know, what about like a mentor would do and say, you know, take him under his wing like a Steve Harvey or something, you know, calm all that down, because that ain't what you really want to be known for, like downing women, you know.
American women, because you're American, black
period.
women.
It's just it's uncalled for. It's appalling, you know. And because I mean, man, woman, whatever, you know, it's just unnecessary. But I mean, even if, and how about this? If that is the case, how about you say, young lady, you know, this is not how you want to have yourself out here. How about, you know, I take you over to my grandma's house or my sister homegirl house. Let her hook you up instead of, you know, going around bashing the whole world.
But what are you hooking her up with?
Some hygiene stuff, like to take, because he don't probably know how a woman's supposed to keep herself up. So if a woman is coming, and I delay comedian delay, he talked about when he was in he had invited a woman over to his house, and they were getting, you know, whatever, and she pulled her pants down, and it wasn't fresh. And so he
knew it wasn't fresh before he got up now, because you can smell older.
I don't know.
You can smell it. He knew it before he got it down.
But no, I don't know. That's what he said. You know, he's a comedian. It may be some, you know, whatever. But at the same time, he said, you know, he hooked her up with some, you know, some stuff to take care of.
Who's gonna take the time? We all know.
Anybody should.
If you smell it like that, I mean,
if you care, that's what I'm saying.
It ain't about caring.
You ain't got time.
It ain't about having time. It's about that. Okay,
care about somebody else.
No, it ain't about that. If I meet you and you know you ain't smelling right, how am I gonna sit up there and say, you know, you don't smell right? But I mean, how do you tell somebody
just like that? Stop! Don't even go around and
So you gonna tell them they don't smell right?
I care about you know, how you present yourself before the world, and then it may be.
So have you ever?
Like you say, it may just be me, but I don't want to have you whatever, because I'm a little sensitive. It may be some.
So have you ever dated anybody with bad breath? Have you ever went on a date with anybody?
I have.
Okay, did you tell them they breath stink?
I did. I said, you know what? This is not a good. I didn't get, because it was an online. We met online, and when I met him at first, I said, you know, you in a bar. I should not be able to smell your breath.
And you told him that?
Yes, I did.
That I shouldn't be able to smell your breath.
No, I didn't. I said, you know what? I don't think this. Will you fix yourself so you can have yourself ghost? I said no. I said, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, be funny or hurt your feelings or anything like that. But you know that. I can't breathe. I'm like, this was 10, 15, 20 years ago. But I don't remember exactly what I said, but I did say something. And I think that you owe people that, you know. I mean, as long as you're saying it polite, it may, and I just say,
not it may be 10, you ain't the first person that's done told them they breath stink either.
Okay, I rescheduled. Look at your cousin.
That ain't the first time you done told them they breath smell bad.
I mean, but then
not you. I'm saying that they've been told that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what had happened was we were notified shortly before the live stream that the guest had to reschedule, and so we are informed of when that will be. We will let you know.
He just said, get your passport, fellas. What you mean by that? Get your passport.
And I know King is all about, he respect women, and I know that he is, and I think he have a daughter or two. So I think he I don't think he with that. Like that's his saying. That's
I know, but I'm saying,
Auston.
does he agree with it?
You look at his name is King.
What does that mean?
King. Well, what does that mean? I just don't think so. I don't think so. Because he's not disrespectful.
But you don't know any of these people personally like that.
But
I understand
what
that.
I know of him.
But I'm saying,
hasn't been disrespectful.
I understand that he ain't made that, but I don't know nobody in these chats. I don't know what your preference is. I'm not here to defend you because I don't know.
But I would think that somebody would say, you know what? I think somebody say, hey, what's up with her? Oh, she is. You just got to check out for yourself because she's a whole bundle of something, So I wouldn't.
From what I see, she seemed cool or whatever. Exactly. But I can't say, I know definitely because I don't know you. Exactly, I don't know you. I don't know y'all.
I didn't say definitively. I said from what I don't think that is what he embraces is disrespect. Particularly
not disrespect, but you don't know what his preference is after you get out here.
I bet I do.
I
don't know because I just feel like it. Anyway, because he said what is attracted to him in several chats as well.
Like I say, I don't know what nobody is. Even if I see you today, I don't know what your preference is. There may be her mama's coming on.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
I'm so glad you joined.
How are you? This is Mana. Let me tell you a little history about Mana. I was in Dubai. I had just got a tattoo. We started conversing back and forth. She changed her whole schedule and stayed a whole extra week so we could hang out. I tell Mana, hey, I'm going
I was supposed to fly back the next day.
The next day.
You promised me to stay for another week.
Another week. And one of the things I said, she was not like shy or anything. After that, I said, hey, Mana, I'm going to be in Dubai, XY. Okay, I'm there. This was my road dog right here. Like I said, he said that African women were that they were more submissive. I said, oh, I got one for you that ain't. I say, she's real aggressive. Yeah. I say, she's real aggressive. I say, I promise you won't be able to deal with her. So, tell me about yourself.
We had a great time in Dubai, with our team. It was really great.
Exactly. And I don't feel that you're that type of woman.
And I'm so happy to meet your wife. Hey.
Very pleased to meet you as well.
Yeah, because I missed your wedding. I could not come. I was invited. I could not come, but so happy to see you. So how are you, Tasha?
I'm doing good. And you?
Good. Yeah, still Africa, traveling around the world. Maybe very soon I'll come to see you. I will have a big surprise for you.
Because I've learned how to cook ribs, and I'm going to make you ribs.
Finally.
But, hey, give us a little insight on the women in Burundi, because he wants to go to Burundi, but I don't think he can really handle Burundi women.
No, I don't think so. Nah, we are so tough for him. That's very submissive, like he said.
So if he approached you and wanted to talk to you because he said y'all were submissive, what do you think that how you would go about that?
How would go about
him saying y'all would be easy to control?
No, I don't think so. All women are not all the same. We are completely different. Some women are submissive, some are not. Some love it, others will learn it from their men. So it depends which type of woman you're looking for. You cannot say I'm going to Africa to look for a submissive woman. No, it's not gonna happen.
That's what.
And most of the rest of the American people understand that they're very direct. Most African people are very direct because here they're like, okay, this, and they don't mean to be offensive or anything. They just say in less words.
Yeah. Would you agree?
Because they just want to get a man, because they just want to say yes. But here you it's up to you. You make a decision if you want to have that type of life or not. It's up to you.
And you don't want that type of life.
Hell to the no. Oh, why should I be submissive? Hell to the no. No.
You wouldn't do it to begin with. You don't even want to be married, do you?
No. Why should I? Why should the government be involved in my stuff? No, I'm happy the way I am. If you want to be with me, it's commitment with me. It has nothing to do with a wedding or anything else. Nothing. No.
Exactly. So, so that goes to show that there are submissive and non-submissive women in every culture.
Yes.
But like you say, but when it comes to people being groomed, especially women being groomed to, have this exchange from an American man, that it's appalling to me though. It's just, I feel like, no, raising to be like the next whoever, let's next superstar. What is their passion? Like you groom little girls to grow up into, I mean, but I guess I don't know.
So what would your
But
parents
I
say if you
guess
brought?
everybody have his own dream, you know. Some people have their dream to get married, other people have dreams to do this or to do that. So it
But is it their
depends.
dream or somebody else's dream when that's how you're groomed?
No, there's a difference. You can have that dream, or your parents can force you to
Oh,
have that dream, like you're supposed to do this because I didn't even get this. So,
Yeah.
like I have a friend, she got married because her mom wanted her to be married. And it was so funny because she didn't want to get married, but her mom was like, "I want to get married this way. I want you to get this, and that because I didn't get this and this and that."
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's up to the person to decide what they want in their life, I think.
mhm.
So do you think your parents would ever tell you you need to hurry up and get married, or have they said that to you?
No, they know what they know what I want, and they know I always make my own decisions. So no,
That's good.
Respectful.
That's good. But
yeah,
like you say, that a lot of the parents in some of the other countries, some of the parents, I don't want to say a lot, this is how they get, I want to say, as we say in America, they get on their feet. You have your daughter to go out there, you marry well, that way we are able to live well. Would you agree?
yeah, yes, kind of, yeah. Hmm.
Because I mean, like I say, I don't know. That's why I wanted you
She
to
didn't
come on.
agree wholehardedly. She
She
just
said
said
kind
kind of.
of.
No, because
That's
she
Kind
why.
wanted
of.
somebody to co-sign. I said, I've heard of it, but it's rare. But I mean, maybe it's rare because I've heard of it. No, but that's just, and I'm sure it's
No,
the
it's rare.
same.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it could be that way anywhere, depending on who
yeah. It's
your
not only
your.
in Africa. It depends anywhere. Anyway, it can happen. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that because you mean even over here, your parents don't want you to marry bull crap, you know?
Exactly. But when you say they go, hey, it could cause a lot of issues when the spouse is making demands on the spouse's family is making demands on
But
the
a lot of
folks.
times, if you go in some of these other countries, it's almost expected. You know what is it called? A diary or whatever. You're gonna end up
Yeah,
paying.
dowry. Yeah,
You're
that
gonna end up
one
doing it.
you cannot escape that one. You have to. You have to. So it's in all African culture. You have to do that. You
Uh-huh.
can come from anywhere, every country. If the woman is coming from that country, you have to do that. You have to go through that. Yeah, absolutely.
Let me go ahead. I want to acknowledge what King said. So he done Kings. Please tell me you ain't giving up on the sisters in America, sir. He said I'm
Has
100%
made.
a
He
thousand
said,
percent.
King said, feminism has made dating
Mhm.
very hard for traditional men in America. Can you explain to me, please, what is a traditional man in America, please? King, please, because I don't know what is a traditional man in
Okay. The
America.
host is
I know
excited.
so many American men, white, black, Hispanic, and everything. What is a traditional man, please? If I can read very well. My dad married a Zambian woman. I had to pay a healthy
Hefty.
dowry. So that's a
Mhm.
traditional man for you because he has to pay a lot of money. So
No, that wasn't his comment.
That was a different
He
woman.
hasn't responded. Yeah, that was someone else.
But I think he's
oh,
saying traditional. Traditional here is kind of like what my great grandfathers, my grandfathers, and them used to do, where the man um, would go to work, the woman
submissive
stayed at
doesn't mean
home.
they are easy to control.
Yeah,
So
they didn't.
please, King, what is submissive for you? Because I would like to understand what is submissive for you. Because it's like,
Now we
mhm.
got questions. Don't
We
click a
got
link.
Please
yeah,
elaborate. Because
and
when you
Shy
say
saying, please
submissive, we
elaborate.
don't. Maybe we don't get it the same way. I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Because when he's saying traditional, it's the where the man go to work, the woman stay home and take care of a whole bunch of kids. You know what I'm saying? That's the traditional, the way it used to be here. And then back in the day, our grandfathers, great grandfathers, they worked, the woman stayed at home, but also they were out doing their thing, but the woman really didn't matter because they were being taken care of. So this day and
Yeah,
time,
it can be traditional for him, but for my grandfather, he married a princess, and that princess was what was handling a lot of stuff, and it was traditional wedding. But my grandmother was a princess, and that was traditional wedding. But she has to go to the king and do her job. But it was traditional wedding, so I don't know what is a traditional wedding for him. So he has to explain very well what is a traditional wedding for him. Maybe in his mind, he thinks the man should go to work, woman stay home, take care of the kids and clean and do everything. But that's traditional way, maybe in his way of thinking, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, we got more. Wait, maybe he typing. Come on, kid. He might be,
maybe in his way of thinking. Because my grandfather married my grandmother.
He wants somebody that's pretty much gonna be at home, and when he come home, he want a meal. He want the house clean. He want the kids taken care of. But you're not gonna find women these days.
Yes,
like
you
that.
will. Yes, you can.
No, yes, you will. Some women who like that.
There is some, but there's not that many.
Will get married. As soon as they get married, they have kids.
It may not just be where they are.
They don't want to work anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure. Now this, they probably have one of these sites, takecareofme.com or something. I don't know.
But, those kind of stuff. Like before we're dating, I was working, we're working. Now we are getting married. I'm having the first kid, the second, and she's like, "Oh, you know what? I'm taking care of the kids. I'm staying home. I'm doing this." But it's the way just to be spoiled. Otherwise, there's no traditional wedding that kind of way. It's just a way for men to be like
in control.
Traditional wedding,
in control.
Yeah, in control. Patriarchal thing. That's it.
That's what I feel.
Any woman who would turn down not working low. Oh, you don't know Africa, my dear. Women will turn down to work because their men provide everything and give them their salary, not per month, but per week. So now start to have.
Okay, he responded.
Traditional men believe in the importance of family structure. He firmly believes in gender roles, and that men and women have their strength and said family structure. So if you said that way, mean that if your woman is sick, you cannot change your kid's diaper because there's a structure in that family. What the fuck is that? I don't know what it's from. He's from the 80s. What is this? Jeez. So if his wife is sick, so he let his kids stay in a dirty diaper because the wife is sick. That's the structure, right? And turning down character. Oh Lord Jesus. And I don't think, let me be dirty. So the wife will never be on top because the structure, men have to be the one doing everything. Jesus Christ. Tell that guy that I don't know where he lives. Jesus Christ. Tasha, why did you find that guy?
Why did you pick that example? No, but he's like, I think what he's,
because that's what mother's mind go to.
I think in his maybe I'm just making. I don't even know
and doesn't believe that way at all. It's outdating and poor men thinking.
There you go. Yes, it's outdated and poor men thinking. I feel because it's about control. I need you.
It's about control because you cannot tell. So. Mean that if his kid is crying and he needs food and the wife is outside maybe looking for water or something because she's the one doing all the
you need to come back in and feed him and then go back out there and look for water. Kids.
Yeah, because I mean, like, but I think
if there's a structure, so he never feed his kids.
Because that's not part of the structure.
In which world is he living?
What? You said you knew him and you didn't even know he's not saying. No, you said from what you know.
Exactly.
But look what he just said. You said, "Oh,
no, I don't know. I don't necessarily disagree.
How do you not disagree? It's saying he wants control.
No,
he said, yes, it is. That is control. That's
control.
A certain structure, and he said because the man needs to play the man's role. What he's saying is y'all need to stay in y'all places. If he say you, he say he ain't saying each way. He did not say each way.
The man needs to stay in his
lane. And you need to get over and change those diapers.
But I would like for him to elaborate what is the main role apart from providing money. What is the main role? Because it's like It's just to bring money and boom, boom, boom. That's it. That's the only man role for Jesus Christ. What's the man role in the family? Just to be, I'm the man, the one giving you the name. I'm the one bringing money. That's it. That's the man role. And
And
I'm
and
the one
and
saying I'm the chief. That's it.
and Shy said it's a huge red flag if a guy says he can't find a woman because of feminism. And I feel it is too, but I feel that you're not going to get that role back when our great grandmothers and grandmothers were having kids and staying at home.
Yeah.
You're not going to have that these days.
Mhm.
You just proved this point though,
What?
because there used to be, and that's what he's saying,
Use.
traditional. That's what he desires, and he has the right to
And
feel
no,
that way.
I didn't say
I
he
didn't say he
didn't.
didn't have it. I know you
didn't
didn't say he
didn't. Yeah.
didn't have the right. And so, you might want to, he just might want to get, see, he probably looking in the wrong place, because even women, he can have a homestead, she can stay at home. I follow a lady. She is a stay at home. Her husband work outside the house. She bake and do our grow.
And he probably want
all
a
that.
dessert with
And so,
every
but
meal.
there's somebody for everybody.
Of course
And
there
I think
is.
that's okay. And I think that traditional thing, it works. Okay.
If it was a traditional thing, you must be very rich and provide for everything and give orders like a dictator. But also at the end of the day, his woman has to say something. If you want to do, no, he cannot decide for everything. We are living in 2023. That type of life, you cannot have that type of life anymore. Back in the time, it could be possible because women could stay home, men can do the job, and it was not a lot of things they could do. And also, men could provide. We didn't need a lot of things, but
There you
now
go.
women, we work, we provide, we travel the world. That's why I met Tasha in Dubai. We do our own job. We don't need men to decide anything for us.
There
We
you
cannot
go.
vote, we cannot work, we cannot do anything. So if you want that type of life, then you should go back in the 1870 something if you want that type of life. Because doesn't make sense.
I find something. I actually find something very, very sweet about it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't find that sweet because I told you, I said, why don't you stay at home? Oh, I never do that so you can be in total control. Oh, I never. So now you find something sweet about it. Oh, I never do that.
Jeez. Now the step where I have to stay awake till 1 a.m. because she's a fat
I find something sweet about it for somebody else.
Can you get a chat from
I
that
like having
guy?
a career.
I would like to understand.
Because as long as I have a career, I feel like my mind will stay strong. It helps me focus. I like goals. I'm driven. That's just part of me. But it's somebody for everybody. And I know that there are women that, they don't even want to work. You do that.
And those are the ones that I probably wouldn't want to be with, because these women that don't want to work nowadays, that's a chore.
But there are some homemakers that
They don't even know how to bake. How many women out there know how to bake?
A lot of women. You see, that's why. See,
I said how many women know out there know how to bake?
She complained that I watch YouTube, but there's a lot of women out there that know how to bake because I watch them bake. She's like, why are you sitting up here watching folks bake? You don't even cook. Because I just like it's very common to me.
So you see them out there washing the clothes and doing all that?
But they don't wash the truck. They have a traditional type relationship.
Where they at? They need to come up here. They in this chat.
Yeah, maybe if they go in those people who still have those traditional things like the Maasai or those people in Ethiopia, some places where they still have the traditional thing, men go to hunt and the woman cook. Okay, but if you live in New York and Bujumbura, hell, that's why we never have that. No way. Unless you go to hunt somewhere and bring the food.
He said it's not about control. It's about
leaning into your strength. We both can take out the trash or fix and build things or protect the home when in danger. But who should do that? Oh, don't worry. If I have a gun, there's a thief. I will shoot him. Don't worry. I don't need to wake up my boyfriend. I can do it. I can do it.
But okay, if she's at home taking care of the kids, we both don't need to take out the trash.
Don't worry. And I will still respect. I think it's not coming back anymore. It's not about control.
No, what did she say?
She said Tasha tripping.
How many single mothers there in America? Who did she say? Leave it again.
That's what stripping. She
I'm
does.
missing it.
That
Hey,
she knows
they like I say,
how
man.
many single
I
mothers.
feel that they want to take
That's
when
how
a
we think.
man is everyone I'm
Of
not gonna say
dating
every.
process. If you want me
I'm
to
not gonna say
have
every, but when
your
you got
children, you need
this day and
need
time,
about a full-time housewife keeper as a nanny and the nanny as well. Okay.
Mhm, mhm. Hey, you gotta. Hey, everybody have their standards.
you
Yeah.
got your standards. But the thing about it is,
Yeah.
you got these men now that
Let me
if
see
they
the
fully
point.
take
I'm
control of
saying
you,
men should do things. You should do things named. Okay. I cannot see
but what did he
properly.
name? Take out the trash. You said both of y'all can take out the trash.
What is name? He should say something, but it's like he's
I'm just
vague.
saying.
He's supposed to say, man is supposed to do this, and that.
Oh,
Ali,
he's
come
saying that.
back, please. Oh,
He's saying that we both can take out the trash, but he just said that men should do it. But why is she taking it out if it's a man's job? We both, because both of y'all ain't men, right? So it should be you taking
you
out
know,
the trash, not her.
I just think it's something getting lost in translation because of the typing. Because I don't miss some. But we
oh,
don't
you
have
know
to be
what,
doing
King?
this.
You know you can write in French and you can translate in English because this English is kind of weird. It's like repeating the same thing. Jeez,
You got
are you
yours on
sure you're
French?
from America?
And just put all the stuff.
Just
You
put
know.
all that
You know, this is what I
on your
will
dating
work. I'll take
profile.
out the trash. I'll fix the leak and sink.
Take the trash out.
Just put all that in the title. That's when they say, what are your wants?
They
I
will
want
knock
somebody that will
down
stay
your
at
door, I
home, have
promise.
all these kids. When I come home, I need my food cooked. I need the house cleaned. I need my clothes ironed. I need my bath
You
water
know,
ran.
I want to come and put my legs on the table, have my cold beer, and sweat in front of everybody, be like, fuck and this. I want to watch my football. And that's the main thing, right?
Nowadays, the younger generation, they don't know. Like I say, they don't do this. You got a lot of women say, I'm not coming home every day cooking a meal.
Most don't
You
know
have
how
to.
to cook. Why
You
should I know how to cook when I can order online and get my food while I'm making money and making $1,000 per hour? Why should I go to learn how to cook when I can make money while someone else is delivering food to me? Those those men have to open their mind. Why should I learn how to cook while I'm getting delivery and I'm working online or I'm traveling with Tasha and making a lot of money per hour? I should learn how to cook for my man because I love him, not because I have to. I have to.
There
Because
you
I
go.
love it,
That
not
part.
because I have to.
That
That's the
part.
two different things. I can be submissive in that way, be like, I would love to cook for my man, but not to cook for him because he's making money. I can even make more money than him and come back home and cook for him. So what is traditional way? Because I want him. I want to get an explanation. I want him to elaborate to a traditional way. Like he's the one providing and the woman is staying home, or he's the one deciding everything and she's like bowing down, like yes sir, yes sir. That's the traditional way.
She said, who are these people? These
What
people I
those
know
people?
make bread
Those
from
people are
scratch.
not bake bread from scratch for fun. Gotta be a center fix.
I'm telling you.
This
Exactly.
Jesus.
Because I told him, I asked my wife, I said, you need to start
That knows
watching
how
Boss
to
Lady
cook
on how she
because
make these
I don't
12-hour
do all the
lunches,
time.
and
I
they ain't
work
got a
too.
12-hour lunch
Yes,
yet.
of course.
That's what I'm
Of
talking
course. Your
about.
men should know how to cook. In Africa, men know how to cook. My brother know
Yeah.
how
There
to
you
cook.
go.
My father
Africa,
knows how to
Jamaica,
cook.
yeah.
There you go.
They sure know how to cook. I'll be watching it.
The
While
younger
they-
generation don't
Younger
know because
generation
women
doesn't
in the
know
West
because women in
have
the West.
abandoned traditional way. Please, King
Not just
Ali, please
women.
explain to
But
us
I
what is
mean,
traditional
yeah,
way.
not just women have abandoned, the men have abandoned.
Yeah, because they
Because
don't want to
you
go
got
to
men that ain't even working.
Yeah.
You got them not even working, so we gonna both sit at home.
So you want woman to sit around wait for a man. So where are we gonna meet? In the office, in the street, and you're gonna grab me like come in my home and be my submissive woman? How are we gonna meet if I don't work, if I don't go out, if I don't do anything in my life?
Because the men nowadays don't even want to work.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even want to
Wow.
work. You got all these jobs posted in America, but then they'll sit up and say, "Oh, I can't find a job." You know, I'm in the trucking industry. You got more women now driving trucks than men because men have gotten lazy. So what woman is going to depend on a man to bring money home while she's sitting home with the kids? The next thing she know, you got the constable coming to put her out on the curb. While he
so traditional way is usually the way people follow what's in the Bible. So what's in the Bible? So I should not. So what's in the Bible? So I should not work on Sunday. Then they should kill me because if I work on Sunday, they're supposed to kill me, right?
And then for that infidelity, the ones that's at home, they out here with all these, they at home with all these kids, and they out in the street with somebody else. But we following the Bible. We following the Bible. No, I'm not. No, I do. No, I'm not saying that everybody is. I'm saying we out here. You putting all your faith in these men that ain't even walking the talk right now.
But there are some.
I say you have some that's not. So you can't go and put your whole faith with you and your kids in this dude's hand that you ain't even sure gonna be doing what he need to do.
But if you wasn't sure he gonna be doing what he need to do,
how many people married to people that they ain't sure they know he's lazy, but they still married?
Oh Lord,
you got some lazy. But I'm just saying,
talking about the
bell curve. Where's the bell
so
curve?
We need new comments because.
Right.
Where's the bell curve though? You know
we need more comments. So you need to choose better. So Kingali, what should we choose better? What is better for you? I can see comments from Ali.
I've already explained traditional ways. You're not comprehending because you have fault. No, what it is I'm not feeding into what you want me to comprehend. I'm comprehending it, but I'm not feeding into what you want me to comprehend. So therefore, again, you're losing control. That's what you have a problem with. And I'd never be that person that sit up there and agree with anything anybody says. Yeah. But what you're wanting is somebody to do everything you say.
Thank you. We need to build men up because she's right. Yes, I'm not building.
Seriously, you don't need to build.
Sorry, I'm not.
We build each other up.
What should
but he said that I'm not comprehending because I'm not agreeing with what he's saying. I won't agree with what he's saying. Period.
But there are some women out there.
There are.
Don't give up on American woman.
I didn't say give up on American woman.
It's your way.
But I'll say it ain't. You hear what you just said? That wants it your way.
They want it his way too.
But I'm saying, and you just said it's about everybody going 50-50. But you just
I didn't say nothing about
no. I'm saying 50-50. It's about you being at one, right? It's about us. What do you want? But you saying want it your way. That means she has no choice.
No, this is not what I said. She has a choice, and that's what she wants. Period. I mean, I want look at Little House on the Prairie. I mean, it's somebody else that's still digging that type of thing.
No, I'm having a civil conversation. Again, like I said, King, I'm not agreeing with what you say. So don't ever say I'm not having a civil conversation because I am. I'm just not agreeing with you. I'm that woman for you. I'm that woman.
Let's agree to disagree. If you like a submissive woman, you go ahead for her.
Agree with what you say. Period. And I'm very civil. Opinion, I understand. I am civil. Don't agree with him.
No, I'm just
don't agree with him. I'm not getting loud. I'm just saying I'm not agreeing with him.
Okay, it's fine, and it's okay to disagree. Oh, period. Not agree.
Let's agree to disagree.
Or agree. Why? You have a vet your partner. Yeah, that's right. So, I mean, people don't date long enough. Yeah, exactly. That is fact.
Exactly. The Little House on the Prairie. Michael landed.
I mean, but it's still people who embrace that now. But we have to end up getting off the show because we have to be on House of X Entertainment in 7 minutes. Do you have any final words for the audience?
Who?
Mona.
Mona.
Sorry.
First of all, I'm not emotional, but like I said, I'm not going to go back and forth with you because you want somebody to agree with you, and that's not what I'm going to do. I'm not that girl. I'll never be that girl, period, King, period.
I just think that.
No, don't think for me because I'm telling you what I'm saying. And don't think for him because you don't know him. Like I said, I am who I am, and I'm not going to agree with you, period. So don't you call me uncivil, then get off the chat, period.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can come on the show now, honey. I'm not scared of you. Come on the show now. Let me see you. Send him a link. Come on.
So he's not saying anything. So Or it's me who's not seeing any comments. I don't know.
Yeah, because I think that's what happens when you
Next time I'm
like
coming on the show so I can explain verbally. Please do. King Ali, please do, because I will definitely
yeah.
watch King Ali on the show. Please do next time. Tasha, plan another one next time
Right.
with King Ali online. We can see him first because you don't know, maybe just an avatar doesn't look like that. Then we can talk to him directly and discuss the traditional way.
Oh yeah. So what I was saying is that sometimes when you expressing what you like, that doesn't mean that you're asking someone to agree or disagree. You're just explaining
And again, just
about
because
what you want,
somebody,
and
just
you say,
because,
"Hey, it is what it is."
and,
Because I don't want somebody to say, "I don't agree with you," so I just
and then it says
I don't even want to hear about
it
this.
says you're loud and out of control of your emotions. Exactly the problem. Exactly the problem is you want somebody that you can control, and I would never be that woman that you can control. So first of all,
No.
what you say about me and how you feel about me matters nothing to me because I don't even know who you are. Like she said, you may not even be real. You can sit up and tell people who you are all day long, but after you get off that camera, who are you really? Who are you really? Period. Who are you? You could be at
Get a
home
few
beating your woman
months
down after you get off a camera
because
because you want this control.
gets
So
more.
whatever you say matters nothing to me. I am that person. Period.
That's a little different. Yeah.
Exactly. You're right, Shy. I wasn't loud. He's a liar. You absolutely right. He wants somebody to be submissive, and I'm not that one.
Okay, but that
Hey,
you're not that one,
like I
and
say,
but there is someone that is
exactly.
fitting
But
in them.
he talking
So
about me. I'm not talking about who he talking about. He talking about me right now. Okay,
okay.
he talking about me. So whatever he say matters nothing to me. Period.
Just like I said, should be a man up, not saying for anyone to agree. Just my personal beliefs. Exactly. Personal beliefs is good, and we always have to respect everybody's
Exactly. But
personal
he
beliefs.
called me out, and so I let him know. I'm just no, I ain't loud. I just ain't agreeing with what he say. Period.
Okay. Everybody, and you have the right to feel if
Yeah,
you
and I'm
ain't
gonna
loud
have
and
it.
whatever.
Exactly,
And
and I'm
he
gonna
does
have it.
too.
You know what? Like I said, he on
You
our
do
show.
too.
He's in
You
our
do
show,
too.
right? He's in our show. If he don't like it, he can get out, right?
And
He's
we
in,
about to go ahead.
but I'm saying he's in our show. So if he don't like it and I'm loud, he can get out.
Or we can just
Or he can, like I say, or he can
and
get
go
out.
home and
Or he
just
can
say,
get
hey.
out. Period.
Oh, he can get on the show, be live like us, and we talk directly, and we can talk about that traditional way, submissive things he likes.
Fact.
Then we
Fact.
can agree to disagree about some subjects. It's not
Mhm.
that hard.
Exactly. That's my thought. That's my
Exactly.
idea.
You actually absolutely right. Strong, opinionated women over here. I have a loud voice anyway. I'm not screaming. He ain't seen me screaming. So if he can't understand that, yeah, you want somebody that's submissive. You are that type of dude. You soft.
Should be up
Not
and just
just platitude to falsely feel good. Oh yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
I'm not gonna get up here and
yeah.
sugarcoat nothing. I don't know nobody. I'm not here to comfort your feelings. I'm here. You come at me, I come at you. It's period. It's what it is. That's how I am. That's how I will always be.
and with that being said, we
And she's right. She took her time to know her husband before she married him. That's good. She took her time, and she took the time she needed. That's good.
That's right. Okay, so with that being said, thank you so much for coming into the show. If you haven't already, please thumbs up the live stream. We appreciate you being here. After the live stream ends, feel free to leave a comment, and so we'll have additional comments ready for when Austin actually reschedules. So apologize that I guess wasn't able to be here, but things happen. That's part of life. And but nonetheless,
Dude, you feeding your ego. Go somewhere. Go sit down somewhere, dude. You feeding your ego. Sit down.
okay,
Go sit
and
down.
you interrupted me.
No, I'm not interrupting.
You guys, I didn't know we were so fun like that. I
Okay,
think
but
we
who
need
was
to do
talking right
another one like this.
He gone somewhere.
Like
anyway?
with Ali online.
Huh? Peace
I
and
didn't know you
blessings.
guys are so fun like this on YouTube. We need to do another one with Ali online like this. Then we can talk about
You
all
right,
these
I'm out of
traditional
control,
ways
Aaliyah.
and
You right, I'm
submissive
out of
things.
control because you can't control me. You weak. You weak, dude.
Okay, but
You
anyway,
weak, dude. You weak.
I will
You
say
weak.
good night. And
Okay, Tasha, let's agree to disagree. It's
yeah,
good. It was a good conversation. People can
Yeah.
leave comments, and you guys can continue to reply. Then you can have another chat like this, but with this guy, King Ali, and you can discuss more, I think.
Yeah,
What do you think?
inbox me so we can schedule something. And try to align it with the people who tend to agree. All right,
Okay.
peace.
Bye bye. Love you guys.